Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're in Warbirds and we're testing the rate of climb against each other. Now, when it comes to determining the maximum rate of climb, the way you're going to measure it in each aircraft is going to be different. Each is going to have its own optimal climb profile, and that's A, a little bit boring, and B, really hard to work out. So to keep things simple and comparable, a bit more interesting, what we're going to do is to compare these guys. We're going to make them do exactly the same profile of climb. And we're going to compare them that way. We're going to do what we did with the jets in the first test for the jets, is we're going to do a QRA style climb from 0 to 5,000 feet. So the timer starts when we start throttling forward. It includes a roll down the runway and a takeoff, and then a controlled climb to 5,000 feet. If we get to 5,000 feet very quickly, then I may extend that up to 10,000 feet, but these are Warbirds at the end of the day. It'll probably take quite a long time. And the way I'll do it is specifically because these planes, the difficult thing about comparing these planes is they're such different capabilities. Is we'll take off, we'll fly straight and level, or as straight and level as we can. This is all max power, obviously, up until we're at 150 ktas. At 150 ktas, we will initiate the climb, and this is all to keep them so we can keep them roughly comparable. Initiate the climb. Now, some of them, as I climb, and I'll aim to climb at the maximum steepness I can, but to keep within limits of alpha. The limits of alpha today will be 10 degrees. They're all going to start suffering at about 10 degrees. So 10 degrees will be my limit. If the alpha starts to creep above 10 degrees, then I'll back off the steepness of the climb. So that way we optimize per aircraft. So we'll see how that goes. Our usual test parameters are in play. 20 degrees Celsius at sea level, 29.92 inches mercury QNH, no wind, 10% fuel in the bird, no external stores, and fuel burn is turned off. As for predictions, climb rate like this is such a complicated thing. It's not just power, it's not just the weight, it's not just lift. There's a lot of things in there. But all round, well, on paper, the BF-109 is the best considerably. However, I reckon the Spitfire might come into its own as well. It just generates so much lift, and it is light and very powerful for its weight. Then again, the D9 is just so powerful at low altitude with its MW50. I'm going to go for the British. I'm going to say the Spitfire elliptical wing is the best, followed by the curve first, followed by the D9. But we'll just see how it goes. Keep everything as uniform and as easy as possible. Flaps are not allowed. Slats I can't stop anyway, so we'll have to allow them. MW50 will be allowed because it is there for tactical purposes. I guess the main purpose of today is for you to laugh at how awful I am of a Warbird pilot, so expect lots of crashes, but we'll just see how it goes. Locking tail wheel. I think we've got a lock-on tail wheel on this. I guess we'll just find out the hard way. Right. I guess just to see what happens. So we need wheel brakes on. Okay. Watch this go wrong. Sorry, I forgot to do the countdown. Sweet! Let's pretend that didn't happen. Oh, we need to make that say true speed. Okay. Let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go. Right toe, right roll, right roll. Right toe, right roll, right rudder, right toe, right roll, right rudder, right toe, right roll. Oh God, oh, she's hard. We're up. Gear up. Shit, did the gear go up? Did the gear go up? Up to 100 and whatever. 150, and we're going. Jesus, this is ugly. Okay. Where's the alpha? There it is. I see the alpha. I've just got to quickly check my gears up. Oh, for 5 minutes, go up. How hard is it? Alpha's amazingly powerful airplane, this is. Alpha, we're rolling too much. Alpha's 5, 4, 5, 4. Which way am I rolling? Alpha's 6 degrees. I can't see what I'm... Alpha's too high, backing off the climb rate. Backing off the pitch, backing off the pitch, backing off the pitch, backing off the pitch. And we're going to stall, because this is just too bloody hard. Right, we need another way of doing this. Okay, change of plan. The alpha didn't work. Let's try the speed. Let's say I can start climbing up when I'm at 150, like we did. But if I go below 150, I have to stop climbing. You know what I mean? I have to put the nose down. So I have to maintain at least 150 knots. That should still tell us everything that we want to know, I think. So it's going to be okay. Gear. I can't get the gear to go up, so I'll try to do that again. But right. Right, okay. Get ready. Whoops. 3, 2, 1, go. Right rudder, right toe. Let her take off when she wants. Oh, I'm getting better now. I'm getting better now. Gear up, I think. Check. Now we're cooking on gas. Up to 150 knots. 150 knots and climb. Right, so I'll just basically try and keep it as close to 150 knots as I can, I suppose. So I've got to put the nose down a bit now because she's getting below 150. Or she is not, but you know what I mean. Wow, it's really hard to do this and to talk at the same time. Look up and roll. Which way am I rolling? Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now. Which way am I rolling? That way. Ease down a bit. Hey, I can do this. Look, I can do this. We can just increase altitude now, increase pitch. Still increasing pitch. And we're done. You know what? I'm actually quite happy about that. That works really well, that technique. See how well it works in the other planes. So, up to 5,000 ASL. At a minimum 150 knots. I think even the ice shack should be able to do that. Let's go and get the next plane. A8. Oops. Come on, petrol, go in. There we go. Come on. Yes, right, we've got to remember how do we drive this son of a gun. It's got a locking tail wheel. Flaps have to be off. Not even have take-off flaps. Gear. Up. I think that's it, isn't it? Right. 3... Check we're recording. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, come on. Work. Why did that take so long to spool up? Bit of roll. Off the back stick. Whoop, up goes that tail wheel. Let's get airborne. Yes, I know I'm a terrible Dora driver. Or whatever this is. Gear up. Check gear. Right. Wait for 150. And up we go. Hey, you know what? I'm getting good at this. I think I'm a natural. Don't know why the bloody thing's turning left, but solid, whatever. Doesn't seem to be climbing like the other one. Jesus, how long is this going to take? Oh, I love this plane, but God, it's shit. It really is. So slow, man. Right, next, Dora, get ready for a rocket ship to Mars. Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to the beast of the east, west, middle, centre. Flaps up, gear safety off, NW50 on. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Watch this. Release the wheel. Oh, now I'm getting the hang of it. Boys. Look at that. Genius. I remember how to fly a Dora. Right, speed. Whoa, already 150. Up we go. She's a rocket ship. Look how fast we're climbing compared to the AA. Amazing. She's a heavy old bitch. Alpha's a little high for my liking. Let's just tone that down a little. Pull. Where's the NW50? Yep, it's on. slow compared to the Curveverse, but the Curveverse is very lightweight. This is very heavy bird. Ping. Not bad. Right, let's try something different. Okay, beautiful P51. Flaps up to be consistent. Mustn't forget wet so don't get in trouble. Max RPM down at this altitude is best. I can't think of anything else. That's it. 3, 2, 1, go. You're up. Off we go. Come on, baby, fly. Okay, next. Okay, we've got a clipped spit. RPM to max. Flaps off anyway. Throttle, yeah, that's good. Okay, I think we're okie dokie. 3, 2, 1. Pew! Come on, Merlin. Come on, Merlin. Show me what you're made of. Oh, good old spit. Everyone likes a good old spit. Woohoo! Up we go. Woohoo! No, you don't. No, you don't. Gosh, she's a handful. Such a handful. That cost her a few seconds there, but there you go. But I'm gonna do it again. I've got too much back trim. Yes, it will. It's just very slow. There we go. No trim for Supercap. Right. Watch this. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, nice and neutral. Come on, nice and neutral. Nose forward, nose forward. Scrape the ground with that rotor. And up. And... ooh, gear up. Oh, God, this yours ridiculously. Get ready for 150 and boom. We're going to break that record. We're going to break that record. Where's the goddamn... where's the ADI? Where's the ADI? I can't... no, we don't have an ADI in here. Brilliant. What am I going to do then? I'm just going to have to guess. God does not favour the Spitfire who finds cloud. Never mind, we'll be fine. But look out this way, it might be easier actually. Horizon, I see you. Oh, that's weird driving like that. That's so freaking weird. Yeah, she's doing well, she's doing well. Okay, just going to try a big sister. I think that was good. Okay, full fat spit. Get ready to watch this. Done that. Gear, max RPM, controls on. Take the stupid trim off. Stupid trim. Take off when I want, not when you want. 3, 2, 1, go. Watch this. Teaser off. Teaser off. Gear up. Back gear. So gear up, you retard. Gear's not going up. Fucking aeroplane. How hard is it to put the gear up? I guess the controls have all been cocked up again. No, it's supposed to make the gear go up. It just doesn't for some reason. Okay. Yay, DCS. What should I do instead then? Where's the button? Where's the button? Guess we'll just try again and hope the gear go up this time. 3, 2, 1, go. These are up. Gear up. Yay, it works. So much lift, it's ridiculous. Up we go. Okay, you want to see climb rate? You want to see climb rate? That just didn't work out. It's just too fucking hard to fly for this. Come on, Spit, please be nice. Right, we are down trimmed to shit now. You're going to work, Spitfire. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the trim, the trim, the trim, the trim. Wheels are going up. Up we go. We got this. We got it. Why does the speed come off so quick? Look at the speed come off. Wasn't pitching up too high. There's something about this, it just won't climb properly. You know what? It's the best I can do. It's bloody hard to do. Hi, Shaq. This has got nothing to worry about. So 3, 2, 1, go. I can't remember how to put the gear. The gear's going to stay down, I just can't be bothered with it. Up we go. little bit slow. Come on, you can make it 5,000 feet. Just give me 5,000 feet. You can do it. You can do it. I'll give you a treat. What the donkey's like. Come on, straight up, straight up, straight up. Wow, that was a hell of a lot harder than I thought it would be, but it's the best I can do with the time I've got, so let's go and check out the results. Okay, welcome back. Let's look at the results. It's the purple we're looking at, in particular climb rate for the Warbirds. So climb rate from 0 to up to 5,000 from 0 at static 150 ktas. So by far the best was the curve first at 1 minute and 11, and just the amount it was better than is just absolutely ridiculous. So we're having some rumblings from you guys that this might not be 1,700 horsepower, that this might be more like 2,000 horsepower as reported on some websites. I mean, this information I've got here comes directly from the, the encyclopedia description in DCS. However, that is notoriously inaccurate. In fact, that's been proved wrong several times. So I don't know. Officially, we have to assume it's right. 1762 horsepower. Why is it so good at climbing? Absolutely no idea. It's got crappy wing loading. Its horsepower is average. Its weight is good, but not as good as a Spit. There's nothing in there that suggests to me it should climb at low level better than a Spit, but it does. I mean, it does say officially, in the official DCS figures, it's got a bigger climb rate here than the Spit, but if you look at those figures, is there anything in there that can tell you why it climbs better? It just doesn't make any sense to me at all. Very frustrating. Anyway, as usual, like with just about everything else, it rules stupidly good. Then the Spits, a more realistic speed. The clip wing climbs slightly faster. I think that's due to crap flying. I think I was a bit fed up by the time I'd finished this video. And I wasn't flying the Mark 9 non-clips very well. I think the non-clip would actually climb a bit faster if I'd have flown it a bit better. But generally, they're, approximately the same. And they indeed should be at the top. They've got a decent horsepower. They've got a very light weight. And they've got a very low wing loading. So, that's climb rate in a box there. Then we've got the D9. And this thing is not really suited to climb. It's got pretty small wings. It's got a massively high wing loading. It's a real heavy thing, so it's got lots of gravity pulling down on it, but it is just a pure brute with 2,100 horsepower nearly. It's just going to force its way up there by hook or by crook. Then we've got the P51. It's just not a low level. It's just not much of a climber, and it's heavy as well. So it's basically like the Dora, except it hasn't got as much horsepower. It's 400 horsepower down. So then at 139, the AA consistently bad at everything. So frustrating. 2 minutes. So I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. There's no additive to add on. There's no web per se. So I don't know. I don't think I could be doing anything wrong. It's just at the end of the day, what was it? 1,700 horsepower. It's just big, heavy. The wings are small. The wing loading's high, and it just hasn't got the horsepower to do it for some reason. So it's really bad, annoyingly. That said, brilliant module, probably the best module all around in DCS world at the moment in terms of quality, so don't let it put you off too much. I-16, another great module. Obviously, it was always going to be terrible. If you look down at the figures, it's really bad down here. I didn't think it would be that bad. I'm not entirely sure I'm flying this aircraft right. I don't know enough about it, but that's just how it was. So that's the comparative. These are not maximum climb rates, obviously. These are comparative climb rates. So I hope you enjoyed that, and see you later.